Rebrew. All right, so we played this freshly brewed Merfolk deck on freshly brewed a little while back, and doing a little rebrew on it. Deck's kind of gas. We have a Vendo Waking Haven here, Gaia's Cradle, but be able to use both sides of the ball here, right? So Station, getting up to 12 for Gaia's Cradle is not easy, but when you're using Station to tap your Merfolk for Deep Root Pilgrimage one at a time to trigger your synergies, and then those tokens help you both get Cradle and use Cradle. That's the kind of back and forth AB synergy we're looking for at the core of a deck. And the real core card here is Summon Leviathan, though. 6 mana for a 6/6 ETB bounce. Everything that's on a Merfolk. Also Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent. This is essentially just like Cyclonic your entire board. All your things stay. Draw a bunch of cards, 6/6. That's a good card to put in off of all your mana with Vendo Waking Haven, or more importantly, through the Omen Paths. Another cool way to tap your creatures. Enchantment with Convoke, and then you can Convoke it out with all your shitters, and then put in things for free. Either Summon Leviathan, or the one Crater of Behemoth for the big time finish. We got Archdruid's Charm here for a little tutor action to go find a Vendo or a Big Idiot. And then a bunch of cheap Merfolk. Scouts, Mindspring Merfolk is great here as a way to pump your Merfolk and also draw a bunch of cards, all your mana. Jadelight Spelunker, get a little ramp going. Sentinel's just a great card. And then Floodpit Drowner, also a great card, giving you the removal aspect where we're blue-green. Not a lot of natural removal, but we have tap stun stuff and bounce stuff, which is cool. Sideboard, we put in Paw Patch over Heritage Reclamation because we put against demons and they crushed us. And get some counter spells, things like that too. So we're going to try this deck and see if it can't do some damage here. So let's get right to the game. It's brought to you by Elgato. Been using Elgato for years. It's how I do everything on my stream. Literally everything runs through Elgato. I don't know what I do at their products. Used them for many years before they sponsored me, and now here we are. Just many years later, still using them very happily under sponsorship, which is great. Please use my link in the chat or description. They do sponsor me. Also use code ZZ-Gym5 for 5% off your order on all your Elgato products. Check them out. Chat, coming out with me. Let's do this. Alrighty. Nothing like good one-lander to start your day. We're on the draw, and we have a Llanowar Elves and an Explorer creature and our Pilgrimage. I'm going to keep. Let it ride. They play an island, we draw Llanowar Elves, sure. So, Llanowar Elves number 1. Hopefully they just don't go plains, whatever. Into the Flood Maw of a Llanowar Elves back to our hand. Alright, so this is like the budget mono blue deck. Sure. So, we don't draw land, unfortunately. I feel like unsummoning Llanowar Elves is basically only good if your opponent's playing only one land. But, sure. They got the Lion the Parched, awesome card. Floodpit Drowner, sure. Mono Blue Tempo is a deck where if they get ahead of you, they are very, very good. They usually don't, though. But when you only have one land in play, it's a pretty easy way to lose. Yeah, we're already super dead. So, kind of a stinker first game here. It happens. I'm not unhappy with our keep. Next game. All right. Yeah, I mean, kept a one lander that was fine. They had the answer, and we didn't draw any lands, is what it is. So, I'm going to go into game number 2 here. We're going to bring in a Cavern of Souls. We're going to bring in probably Spell Pierce. They do have Curiosity, which we can exile with our Charms, which is nice. Summon Leviathan, they're going to have counter spells for, which is not ideal. Bring in a Spell Pierce. I think the Hoof can go. Omen Paths is pretty sweet. Probably a little hard to resolve. Brought in the Cavern of Souls. They want to cut a land. I think I do want to cut a land. Just going to cut one of the forests. Some of Leviathan's pretty powerful, but kind of risky. Curiosity, Tidebinder. Like, Curiosities of our own are pretty nice, too. Let's cut some Summon Leviathans. I'm going to cut a Leviathan and Omen Paths. Just kind of, like, make the deck a little thinner and leaner. Try that one again. On the play. And we got 2 lands and a functional hand we're going to keep. They mulligan twice. We got a Vando. Do want to get a Vando going as soon as possible. We might go just tap land on 1. And then we scout on 2. One mulligans to 5. It's their turn to be on the back foot. Play an island, play Spyglass Siren. So they're pretty, like, creature-y. We draw Floodpit Drowner, sure. We're going to scout. Explore. Draw land, cool. Scout. Explore. Draw another land, alright. I'm going to put some stats there, but sure. Station up and say go. And they're going to play Malign the Parched. It's definitely a sweet card. They got one blue up. We've got Drowner, Mindspring Merfolk. We're interested in stationing our land or attacking for 2. I don't want to station, honestly. Mono Blue doesn't really remove stuff, so let's just get this cradle going as soon as we can. Station up. Then we will Flood Pits Drowner the Belian on their upkeep. Really, really fun design. Like, really cool card. End step, unsummon. You got it. When you mulligan to 5, casting a bounce spell for card disadvantage is not where you want to be. So, upkeep. Cast Drowner. I guess it's still on taps, right? That's pretty funny. Oh, no, it'll remove a stun counter. So it'll try to untap and remove a stun counter instead. It's pretty funny. Being able to Flood Pit Drowner your opponent's lands is kind of cool. Next, we have Sentinel and Mindspring Merfolk. And we're still building up our Avandos. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're there on Avando, so end step, try to untap it, can't. They say go. I mean, now they have the ability to block. They could have a Drowner or a removal spell or a counter spell. We're just gonna jam the old Sentinel here and let's just start there. If they counter this, I don't really care. If they don't counter it, cool. Alright, sure, it's fine. I'm going to station. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just gonna go all the way. Station up. Battle stations. All Hans to battle stations. Cast Merfolk. They counter this. Whatever. They don't. Awesome for us. We can just funnel the Gaia's Cradle mana into it next turn. So end step, what's it going to be? It's a Flood Pits Drowner. Sure. I suppose they can stun this and they can't use it. That's fine. They got some buys in play. We got Summon Leviathan and a bajillion mana though, so have to have a hard counter probably here. 4 mana. We draw Deep Root Pilgrimage. Not a bad one. Pilgrimage. Oh, wait. I screwed up. I can't play the Leviathan with the Cradle. I needed to have extra green. It's still really good, but... okay. Well, I guess we're going to... That's annoying. But that's fine. Alright. We'll just tap for mana. Normally. Just gonna map onto the Scout. Enduring Curiosity can stay. We're gonna attack. Make a map. We'll make 1 token. We can tap these post-combat thanks to our Avando. Being able to just tap stuff whenever you want is kind of gas. Stoic Sphinx. I did not see that one coming. Okay, sure. They're at 16. We're at 14. Alright. I mean, sure. Map here. I guess I'm making a Merfolk. Just tapped, Sigio. I mean, they don't really have anything left. We still have our Summon Leviathan, so... 5, 6, 7, 8. Soulstone Sanctuary. 1 card left. They map. They have a Curiosity of their own, and they attack. Sure. 16 to 14. They're pretty happy just, like, blocking this Parched and trying to kill it. Also stops them from activating their Soulstone Sanctuary end step. Warrior resub, thanks so much. Remember, folks, first hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content as always. Appreciate your support. Go ahead, play a spell. See if I care. Cool. They have another legend, maybe? Alright, so now the question is, this is 3, 4, 5. We have 6 mana for a for Leviathan. We also have mana for a Curiosity too. Our blue is currently the limiting factor. We can also tap 2 Evandos and make more tokens to have more mana to play through a soft counter. This is not the right way to do it. I should just attack first. Fey Bloom Trick was the answer. So they're getting blown out of the water. Get a guy. No attacks. Oh, summon Leviathan. All that stuff is gone. Thank you very much.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And at this point, we are, I guess, wasting some green mana, but that's okay. Station up. Play it tapped. Say go. Good luck. Have fun. Alright. Game 3. On the draw.
Blouses.
Anything change, I'm going to draw. They have a Sphinx. They have a lot of creatures, honestly. I don't think I want... I mean, Tidebinder's interesting. It could turn off Belian. It could turn off, more importantly, the Curiosity. Take 2 from Mana Burn. That's right.
Pointless nostalgia.
I think we're fine. All right. On the draw for game 3. Our hand is horrendous. Opponent mulligans. I mean, it's funny because, like, if we just draw a creature, our hand is kind of fine. We can just, you know, go pilgrimage, pilgrimage, pilgrimage. And they have Spell Pierce, too. I don't have enough blue mana, though. Hi. Keeper mulligan. They mulliganed also. I would pretty happily keep this as a 6. On the draw. Our deck's literally just all creatures. I'm going to keep. Could go sideways, but... Turn 1 Siren, sure. A Mana Burn was a thing to say to your instep? No. So Mana Burn, your mana still ended at phases. You would just lose the damage then. Although you could float through the entirety of combat. Sanctuary, Flood Maw on top, pin the Flood Maw attack for 2. Sure. That's pretty good, honestly. I actually have like a pretty aggressive draw. We draw Enduring Curiosity, but it's not ideal. Say go. Like a land here, I think. Oh my god. Alright, well then they clearly don't have lands. They bend over 2 decent spells, so go to 14. They say go. We draw another non-land, unfortunately. We're gonna play Passage on blue here. We're gonna Spell Pierce. Blue. And step Spectral Sailor. Oh my god, what a card. I love that card. The problem is we're just dead. I mean, they just had a oddly aggressive draw for their mono blue deck, and we just don't have anything that blocks flyers. It's like kind of our fault, I guess. I mean, we could have mulliganed, but... Oh my god, man. Just shitter blue flyers. This is embarrassing. Alright, yeah, I guess. It was a risky keep. You know, the thing is that, like, the mono blue deck that I built for 10 New Brews was much more spell-based than creature-based. So I kind of wasn't expecting this, like, level of aggression, honestly. They leave the sailors behind. I'm not sure what they're scared of. And step Curiosity. We're just dead on board, so I don't think it matters. We draw Mind Spring and Merfolk. Yeah. They probably should have mulliganed. Jump block at 20. They have exactly 5 in play. I mean, how do we get them to not attack and kill me is the question. You know, like... I don't know, but... Alright. I mean... What are you going to do? You probably should have mulliganed that game. Kind of a stinker. Is it is. Let's try it again. Alright. No 1-drop. Hand is... It's not great, but... It does feel like we were just never drawing a 1-drop. Our deck has like 16 1-drops in it, but... That's 12, but... The God Core, hello. Alright, Pilgrimage it is. And they play Island and Roiling Dragonstorm. Draw 2, discard 1. Okay, so they're playing the blue-green Kona Omniscience deck, which is pretty bad for us because we have no way to remove a creature aside from tapping it, which is like what you want to do. So you kind of just got to get in and kill them. Station. Go. Stop it. I mean, they might just kill us next turn. We just have Kona. Like, we can't do anything about it because, again, Drowner doesn't do anything against Kona. So, pretty awkward, if you ask me. You don't draw land. Also awkward. Alright, so let's pump it up. We do draw land. Feel like we're probably dead. We are doing the thing, you know, our Cradle's almost up. But we don't interact with this deck literally in any meaningful way at all. Yeah, alright, I guess you got me. Wish they just banned Omniscience the first time around and not banned a Whale's Awakening. Nope, it's a Meringue River Regent. Also good, though. Sure. Our Cradle is 9, 10, 11, 12. Our Cradle is just about there. But we have too much blue. If I were to go blue... Is a Cauldron is a tier 0 deck. It's the best deck in the format. And it's not even remotely close. Alright. I need to think for a second here. Sure. Okay. I mean, we're like kind of doing it, you know? Sucks is like, we are doing the thing, but like, if they just combo kill us, it doesn't matter, you know? They have Dragonstorm in their hand to try and go for the combo again. We have no way to stop this Kona. Because if we tap it and stun it, it's just what they want to do anyway. So they find in Omniscience we're dead. They got 3 looks at it with the Dragonstorm on their draw step. Oh my god, 2 Dragonstorms? Jeez. Not ideal. Hey, Toots.
He's napping.
He's napping?
He's been napping.
Wow. My son actually napping? I don't believe you.
I'm gonna get John and something for dinner. Carter, what do you want for dinner?
Second dragon. Bounce that pilgrimage. Ooh.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Hey Toots, how you doing? My wife is standing right there. I swear I'm not talking to the live. I swear. Alright, so we blue. We have 8 mana here. Green. Let's start by mapping, I think. It's a little longer, no. Alright, sure. So let's add a green for each creature. Whoosh!
No, you can't. Don't even try.
And then, station. Attack. Map. They draw omniscience, we just die, but whatever. And then, is this also on? They're both on 12? Okay. You're up! They can Kona into Meringue again. That doesn't survive though. Alright, I mean, it's Omniscience or bust. They have 3 looks at it. They can cross up in the Dragon Storm. Here we go, folks. Yeah, it sucks that, like, green, our ball was green. Hey! Didn't think we could win, but we could. So we're going to bring in, I guess, Counterspell, Tidebinder, Curiosities, a Cavern of Souls, cut the Omen Paths. Leviathan was good that game. I don't think it's good normally in this matchup. Like, games like that seem like they're the exception, not the rule. Was Pump, Drown, or Lethal? Oh, maybe. The prior turn? I couldn't... Oh, rather than bounce everything? Oh, maybe. That's fair.
I look like a jackass.
Yeah, maybe. That's fair. I didn't consider it. Paw Patch is also... Yeah, then we just, like, go full on... Just try and go full on, like, kind of like Drago sort of beat down. We couldn't pump and bounce. Maybe we just got around them, though. I think the Hoof has got to go. And then... Maybe the Charms can get... I mean, Charm does... It is interaction. Pilgrimage, Drowner, Negate. A couple counter spells. Charm's pretty bad. Yeah, we're more just like... Need to stop their combo. Try it again. Drowner on 2. Drowner on 2 can get the Kona if you have another one in hand. Yeah, I mean... It's a lot of mana to leave up, but sure. Hand's fine. Not great, but fine.
What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year?
Alright, they have a Vando. It is an Avando mirror match, technically. I'm going to play with Reading Pool because our life total is basically irrelevant. And have double blue for next turn if we want it. So probably just scout. I would just scout Merfolk, honestly, then Pilgrimage next turn, but no way to tap things at present. We draw a Verge, sure. Yeah, let's just start with a scout. Consult the star charts. Look at the top 2. Explore. Flood Pits Drowner, ship it. Land. We're just going all the way here, folks. We get a land. Tilt. Simic Merfolk. Sig up. Against this kind of combo deck, we just need to be, like, play 5 creatures, hold up a counterspell, win the game that way, I think. Alright, they... Oh. Counterspell won't do it anymore. But, Here's Sanctum. Here's Pilgrimage. They have a tie binder, it's gonna sucks, but they don't, thankfully. The fact that they just did nothing means we're probably dead. Because if their hand is not any sort of instant, what else can it be but the full combo? Yeah. Alright.
It's over. We lost again.
Alright, yeah, I mean, sure, whatever, I guess. So they had the whole combo almost naturally. Consult was only for 2, so here's Lost in the Maze. You need to actually have the rest of it. That's part of this Omni deck. Part of the problem with Omniscience is that it's not a 2-card combo, it's a 3-card combo. You need to have Kona, Omniscience, and then something else to actually do. Unfortunately, I've drawn all lands, but I have the Mindset Merfolk here, so we can just draw some cards. I don't have a way to stop this thing. It's probably just like play a land, draw 2. This will also make a Merfolk token, which is kind of cool. Make a token and pump the squad. Draw a second Pilgrimage. Well, what are we going to do, right? You're at 7. I have Lethal. You have Omniscience in play. Please don't kill me. Kona number 2. It's... Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll take it. I had fun. I'm going to put a data point against Omniscience into the equation. Passage is just to help turn on the verges. Alright, so we have Llanowar Elves, Sentinel, Pilgrimage is kind of amusing, honestly, but... Restless Reef, sure. So, Llanowar Elves. They're playing like Dimir. Pilgrimage is very good against them. Kill my guy, that's fine. We got turn 2 Deep Root. No Spell Pierce, please. Thank you. Currently, I have no way to tap our creatures because our guy has Vigilance, which is kind of funny. Here's Spyglass Siren. We have Jade Light Spelunker. Kind of like that, actually. Could we just be Pilgrimage and then a tap land? I mean, they're probably going to play a Kaido or Curiosity next turn. So, let's Spelunker. X is 2. Lure to the bomb. Explore twice. And they kill it in response. We still explore. Yeah, we do. Top card is a Scout. I think Scout's better than a random card. We can go Sentinel and Scout next turn. Sure. So, turn 4 is the turn for this deck. And no Kaido, no Curiosity. Okay, cool. I'm in for that. Take a Sentinel, not the Pilgrimage, which isn't doing a ton right now. It's tough to say if we should be playing, you know, 1 or 2 Abando, the blue station land. All right, so we are going to play Sentinel. Resolve some blue. We're going to play Scout. Exploring for days. Bin Llanowar Elves. Sega. Both of our hands here are not cooperating super well. Fountain Port, sack a token, draw a card. You got it. Into the Void.
You're gonna lose your bad guy merit.
Thankfully we're at 17 though. The Dimir deck is like pretty anemic when they don't draw Curiosity and Kaido, but when they do, their deck is absolutely broken. So let's explore first. And Jesus Christ, this is so many lands. Alright. Well, enters tapped. Attack, 2 tokens. Say go. A lot of weight on this little scout's shoulders. Land 6 for them. I think it's the turn. No! Still no Curiosity and, or Kaido? Well, we draw land. But and they have a reef to block with. Ugh. I mean, if they block with the reef, they can't Fountain Port. Whatever. Alright. We can't Fountain Port. We got 2 more guys. 18 to 15. They shock land in Watery Grave. Oh my god.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do
Oh.
what everyone thinks I'm gonna do.
Okay, hold
Flip
on.
out, man.
Hold on. What's up? Don't draw counterspell. I swear I'll walk out of the room.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Thanks for watching. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Unbelievable. They shocked him a land, but they didn't need it for the interference. Yeah. Pretty dead. We can block and kill Curiosity. It's not very good, but sure. God, I hate this card. Alright. So annoying is like, until they drew this, their hand was just like, just a bunch of absolutely terrible 1/1s too. Alright, whatever. We're gonna go this game, it's fine. That's enough lands for me, you know? Alright, so go to game 2. It was a well-timed counterspell on their part, that's for sure. How do I sideboard anything? Like, we could bring in our own Curiosities, but I don't know. And Tidebinder's like not great either. I want to stay linear on the play. On the play, it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Like, Mind Spring on 1? Or Van, yeah, I guess. Want to guess this for at least 2. Of course. Sure. Attack for 1. We're going to name... Ugh, these passages are rough. I guess blue. Enters tapped. Let's play Lana Rolf. Say go. I think it's Splunker for 3 next turn, which is pretty good, so... Let's see what they got going on here. Deep Cavern Bat, sure. We can just draw 2 Mindseer Merfolk, which is kind of fine. Mindseer Merfolk is a pretty good card. They take that. We draw Breeding Pool, sure. And we get a shock in the passage on green. This draws 2 at instant speed. I guess we say go. They don't know what's up. Old Deep Cavern Bat. Alright. Here comes the attacker. Take 1. Nothing. Alright, so, draw 2. Not too shabby. Things really lighting up over here. It's on fire. Archdruid's Charm. Avando. Okay. Charm can handle a... Charm can handle a... Curiosity. Also ramp into Leviathan. I boarded the 1 Cavern of Souls. I did not board the 1 Cavern of Souls. It's rough. Okay. Let's go to combat. I think we're just going to attack for 2. Sure. That's... Ugh, that sucks. Alright, so I guess we'll Archdruid Charm. They're going to tap this. Maybe we just, like, kill the Deep Cavern Bat and get back our Spelunker. And then play Land Forest. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. You're great. Yeah, that's fine. So I put a counter here. I don't think getting a land's very useful, so they're currently tapping this. The Merfolk's still in play. Yeah, I should target the Merfolks. Target this, kill this. That's tapped. Get back Spelunker. And then we're going to play Forest Land or Elves. I should get extra point in, too. It's pretty funny. Because they did that before damage. I should have waited till my end of combat step. Kind of a little known place in the Magic world. There's a phase at the end of combat after damage is dealt called the end of combat step, where you're still in combat. So they could tap it so I couldn't float. They're going to attack. We're going to block. You got to watch out for Kaido or Curiosity here, so we're going to block. They say go. Looks like a Curiosity. We can Spelunker. Spelunkadunk. Let's start there. Let's see what we get. Through the Omen Pass. The problem is it's face up, but I think I still want it. Right? Yeah, the downside of doing this is like that now I can't get a land off it, which I kind of want, but alright. Merfolk. We can Merfolk attack, or we can Avando and just like get a pretty good shot in. By Avando, I can't block Curiosity though. Alright. I'm gonna station. Pretty interesting. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's attack. I think attack and not station. Right, they have the Curiosity. If they're willing to trade, that's fine too, I think. Because they don't have to worry about it going card. It is still in play, but like they have no board at present. I have the Leviathan too, so here's still some Sanctuary. They could fire up the Reef if they want to, but if that's their entire turn, I'm pretty happy about that, I think. So, excuse me. Bitter Triumph, sure. Studio Bats. So we could cast Leviathan to bounce my own Llanowar Elves, which doesn't seem awesome. They have 2 cards left, 3 mana up. We can just cast a Scout and set up for a future turn. I think that's fine. We just wait. Just cast Scout. Top card is an Archdruid Charm. Which is about as middle of the road as it gets. I think it's fine, though. Do I just cast this guy? Make him have it? I kind of think I do. Sick. Alright, so bounce Llanowar Elves. Now I get to station up on this thing, too. Now we're all the way there on this. That being said, we don't have much stuff in play, but 6/6 Ward 2. Here's Deep Cavern Bat. Sure. And now I get to draw 2 cards off my attack as well. Whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent attacks. I think we're good here. Alright. Attack step. Red zone. Maybe.
Can we wrap this up before dinner? I have a date. With my aunt.
Combat. Draw 2 cards. 1. 2. That's a good draw. Here's Enduring Curiosity, but they know I have the Archdruid Charm. Oh, man. Alrighty then. Take 12. And we play Pilgrimage, Mindspring Merfolk, tap for Vando, make a token, say go. Life is good. Alright, now I gotta get game 3 on the draw, though, which is the hard part, but that's okay. Tidebinder. Unable to Scream is, like, pretty bad against them. Doesn't stop Kaido. It does stop Curiosity. Doesn't really stop Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, I don't think I want it. I mean, it doesn't. It stops them sort of. You know, like it's not. Timebinder is. It also it's nothing. Our deck taps out every turn, so it's like transparent when we have it. Really awkward to use. Terrible for behind. It just doesn't seem very good. All right, we're gonna keep this in. It's not great, but we have a Vendo into double scout, which is fine. They got turn 1 Cecil. We draw a Pilgrimage, which is pretty sweet. So let's play a Vendo. Yeah, a Vendo. Probably double scout into tap land. Pilgrimage. We'll see. 16 to 18. They kept a 1-lander?
Inconceivable!
Get out of town. What are we doing over there? Here's a scout. Explore, Drowner, keep it. Explore, Drowner, keep it. Yeah. Ladder debris set, so we're in gold. Alright, so we are 1/3 of the way there to the Waking Haven. They just rip a fish. Rip a land, no problem. It means they now have 6 spells in their hand. Sure. Fire up Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, them getting my Pilgrimage sucks. It's pretty good. They attack 14 to 14. We can drown over Cecil. Now the question is, like, do I want to attack or just freaking play, like, Station or a Sentinel? Do I want a Drowner? Probably want a Drowner. Let's play this on blue. Let's say go. Drown over Cecil. Could have maybe upkeeped it in case they drew a counter spell, but here we go. Drowner. Tap, tap, Taparoo. $13 to $11. Preacher of the Schism. Not too shabby. We could just drown away the Cecil. Cecil is going to flip next turn. This is our chance to kill it. And it means we're not playing Sentinel, but Sentinel blocks anyway, so yeah, we're going to do that. I don't know about this one, so green, tapped. Big investment here on all these tappies. New Cecil. Make a token. 10 to 11. Now they're at 12. Let me draw first. Risky. Business. I think we're dead, folks. Kept the 1-lander, got paid off big time. Yeah. We can, like, block. See, I mean, now the thing is they have actual all spells in their hands. They kept a 1-lander, so we can't beat Kaido or Curiosity here. They almost certainly have one of them. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine this turn goes well for us. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're mega dead. I guess we could draw exactly Summon Leviathan. That would be the ticket. 6 to 11. We don't draw Summon Leviathan. We play Sentinel. I guess we aren't actually dead yet. Almost assuredly dead, but not quite. Play Sentinel, make a map, say go. We have Charm up. We could kill a creature in response. But tutoring up Titan end step is probably better. Yeah, what a hand, right? I guess that's why I kept the 1-lander, right? Just all the best possible spells. They just ripped off like 4 lands in a row or 3 lands in a row. We can kill a thing in response. We go to 4. We still have a chance to draw the thing, so sure. So let's put a counter here and kill Cecil because it'll flip. All right, so Summon Leviathan or bust. Seven to 2. That is not Summon Leviathan. All right. I feel like this deck, like on paper, looks so good, but we're just not getting there. So one turn freshly brewed, and then 1/2 here on the rebrew. I mean, like, I don't know. Like this deck looks pretty awesome on paper. Like some of the Leviathan's so good. The Omen Paths is pretty sweet. The Ibondo's really cool. The Curve's pretty good. I don't know. We're just like not putting it all together. And I'm not sure what exactly the answer is, but feel free to let me know in the comments or chat. Because, like, usually the problems decks have is, like, they're not synergistic enough, the card quality isn't high enough, the curve isn't good enough. The curve here is great. You have 12 1-drops, you know? 12 1-drops, bunch of 2-drops, a really, really high-powered payoff, some good things to work towards. The Cradle is really good. The blue is awkward with Cradle for sure, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. So, more to go on stream. EG folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.